It was the second half of the 90s, the back end of the digital revolution, when the World Wide Web was strung up like Christmas lights across the information superhighway. Cheap champagne flowed nightly at startup launch parties. Companies were lighting cash on fire just to say they had a web presence. Everyone saw it coming, and they were all racing down the mountain to stay ahead. Corporations were throwing money into the void like frantic skiers tossing off gear, hoping to gain a little more speed before the whole thing swallowed them up. My buddy Al and I, we were right in the thick of it, grinding at a SiliconAlley.com, living off caffeine and code. 6 days a week, we kept the GIFs animated and the servers cranking out pages, our days reduced to cycles of code and crashes, while the office buzzed with our own unique brand of .com mania. Lunch was our escape. We had a system we called Lunch Club. The first and only rule of Lunch Club was never share our lunch spots with outsiders. You talk, the lines grow, and long lines meant wasted lunch breaks. Then, suddenly, you're back at your desk, eating a cold sandwich, staring at a blinking cursor, wondering where your life went wrong. Then came the acquisition. Our company swallowed another firm like a snowstorm burying a city block. Beneath a mountain of jargon, synergies, and PowerPoint decks, the firm was no more. But out of the drift came Peter, the new Chief Creative Officer. The guy could have stepped straight out of Central Casting, with an MBA from Harvard polished so bright it could light up Times Square. His smile? Too perfect, like it had been handed out with his degree, along with a certificate in corporate charm. Despite every gut instinct, we invited him to join us at Lunch Club as we guided him down the twisted alleys of Chinatown. We laid down the law: do not share the spot with anyone. Peter nodded and played along cheerfully. We walked below Canal Street but above East Broadway, where the streets were a maze, off the beaten path where most people stuck to the main drag. We led him to the door, tucked between two shops hawking gadgets straight from Hong Kong. If you didn't know it was there, you'd never find it. It wasn't fancy, but it was our little secret, Lunch Club. We sat down, no menus, or at least none in English, just a universal language of pointing and nodding. The carts rolled by, and soon the table was stacked with dumplings, bao, ribs, everything we could eat and more. We devoured it all, knowing the clock was ticking. 30 minutes gone, as fast as the food. Peter smiled, too easily, too confidently, and assured us he got Lunch Club. We believed him, well, mostly. It was a simple rule. What could go wrong? Our secret wasn't just out, none of us had known. Peter's wife was an editor at that NYC magazine, and we had no clue. It had been handed over on a silver platter to the entire city, with Peter playing the role of Judas to our Lunch Club. We managed to squeeze in one last meal there, but it wasn't the same. The food tasted off, like it had turned cold in our mouths. The room, once our haven, now felt distant and exposed. Lunch Club, our Lunch Club was finished. Just like that, it was gone.